everyone. My name is Vibeke Stølen. On behalf of the team of Charge, I want to welcome you all to this demo day. A few pieces of practical information in the beginning. There is a cameraman here taking photos. If you have any problems with that, please notify us about that. And we also have a list outside with all of the names of the people here. We have to keep that list for 10 days. And this is a live stream. So we have an audience here, physical, but we also have people watching us on a live stream. There's an emergency exits marked by the green signs, and there are toilets downstairs. Okay, so everyone, a warm welcome on behalf of the Charge team to this demo day. And the demo day marks the end of this program. And it is like the day of the exam for our startups, where they really get to present their companies and demonstrate and show us the developments they have made the last 9 months. And taking into consideration that the last 6 months of this program, the world has seen some of the most massive changes for many, many years, then I have to say that the achievements made by this group stands out as exceptional. So, we have a program for today. It will be approximately 2 hours. We will shortly be hearing a few words from Ayman Shakura, the founder of Charge, and we will hear from Veronica Wollund, our CEO. And then we will hit it off with the first bulk of the startups presenting, with a short break in between, and then the second bulk. So we can really promise you and guarantee you some amazing pitches here today, and some really promising business cases too. But behind all this are some really strong personal stories and true courage, and actually a demonstration of the potential in every one of us. So, being an entrepreneur is something that many of us know something about, how challenging it is. But only few of us know how hard it is to actually becoming an entrepreneur, while you and your family at the same time are starting at scratch in a new country. The person I now want to introduce you to is our founder, Ayman Shakura, who actually knows a thing or two about how hard it is. He came as a refugee, and he is now a successful serial entrepreneur with numerous companies both in Norway and abroad. So welcome, Ayman.
Thanks. Hello folks, how are you? Good. So we have two types of people. We have what we call human beings and human doings. So who's a human being here and who's a human doing? I think as entrepreneurs we have to be human doings, and sometimes we just give it a try and we do it. Most of us will fail, and that's not a problem because we learned it's just another way of getting closer to your dream, and the only way to do it is by actually taking a few actions. So I'm very glad to have so many people around here today. Thanks to the team with Vibeke, Veronica, and the rest of everyone who has been contributing directly and indirectly to today's event and the program in general. So why do we run Charge? And it's a very simple question to answer, because I think and I believe and I know that business is with people and through people. It's very hard to succeed on your own. It doesn't matter if you do it in Norway or anywhere else in the world. And to do things with people, you need connections. And what we know about Norway, it takes very long time to really build these trustful connections that can be helpful in your journey. So we thought, what about setting up an incubator, not outside the ecosystem of startups in Norway or in Oslo, to be more specific, but in the heart of the ecosystem of startups, and bring together very talented people and companies who are willing to contribute and support building the foundation for those who are hungry, who have an idea, have the commitment, but they not necessarily have the right people to surround themselves with to build their dream. So this is why we started Charge, and I must say I'm very proud and happy to see that it has worked for many people who came to us with just an idea and now ended up with having a company, employees, and but we also had people who came around and probably didn't succeed with the idea they had, but they left Charge with a lot of more contacts, relations, and started different things that they have become more successful with. So have said that, people, I'm not gonna occupy the stage for longer than that. I wish you're gonna be around here having fantastic time. I look forward listening to all the 15 pitches we have today. It might have been 14, but still a great number of people we're gonna have on stage. So for all of you, once again, thank you for showing up. I look forward to say hi to more people around in the corridors. And now I leave it to my colleague here, Vibeke. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayman. The work of Charge and the impact that the Charge Incubator has, and also the results that our startups are creating, is actually getting attention also from the top political level in Norway. So let us listen now to what the Ministry of Trade and Industry by the State Secretary Lucy Sunde Eidem has to say about Charge.
Kjære alle sammen. Tusen takk for at jeg får si noen ord på deres Demo Day. Først og fremst, takk for at dere arrangerer dette programmet for startups. Det er et flott initiativ og veldig viktig, fordi vi trenger flere gode hoder som kan bidra til å utvikle norsk næringsliv. Og vi trenger flere til å holde hjulene i gang i norsk økonomi. Det som er så fint med dette initiativet, det er at det handler om mer enn entreprenørskap og innovasjon. Det handler også om integrering, og om å få et større mangfold i norsk næringsliv. Regjeringen vil gjøre Norge til et mer attraktivt gründerland. Vi vil fremme gründerskap i alle grupper i befolkningen. Og ikke minst ønsker vi å legge til rette for at lovende gründere med flerkulturell bakgrunn, kvinnelige gründere og andre gründergrupper som er underrepresentert skal lykkes. I Europa så er trenden at flere og flere innvandrere blir gründere. De skaper nye jobber, de ansatte mange unge. I Storbritannia så er halvparten av alle selskap verdt over $1 milliard stiftet av minst en gründer med innvandrerbakgrunn. Og i Tyskland, der vokser innvandrerdrevne selskap fortere enn andre selskap. Det er noe å strekke seg etter. Forskning viser at oppfinnsomhet, innovasjonskraft og pågangsmot, det gir resultater. Et godt eksempel er innvandrerrekteparet fra Vestfold, som for noen år siden lanserte appen Min by, der lokale butikker kunne profilere seg. Og denne appen den ble så godt mottatt og er i dag i bruk i flere byer. Og noen år senere så utviklet de en e-læringsplattform for skoler, for bruk av 3D og VR. Denne appen brukes i dag på flere skoler, og nå har de også begynt å få henvendelser fra utlandet. Det er en suksesshistorie om noen som har lyktes og fått det til. Jeg skal avrunde nå, men helt til slutt så vil jeg bare understreke hvor viktig det er at Norge har et mangfoldig og konkurransedyktig næringsliv. Det trenger vi hvis vi skal klare å opprettholde et godt velferdsnivå. Vi må ha en ambisiøs gründerpolitikk som inkluderer alle. Charge Incubator sin Demo Day bidrar til nettopp det. Takk for oppmerksomheten og lykke til!
sier jo at det kreves en hel landsby å oppdra et barn. Og jeg tenker at det samme gjelder for det å skape levedyktige bedrifter. For forskning viser at flerkulturelle gründere møter barrierer på både individnivå og på strukturelt nivå. Og suksesskriteriene som pekes på, det er nemlig tilgangen til relevant forretningsnettverk og tilgangen til kapital og finansiering. Og om man lykkes med dette, skaper man store verdier for Norge. Man skaper nye arbeidsplasser, økte skatteinntekter, et mer mangfoldig arbeid og næringsliv, og ikke minst en mindre belastning for samfunnet. Og derfor har jeg og teamet bestående av programansvarlig Vibeke Stølen, prosjektkoordinator Nicole, som dessverre ikke kunne være her i dag fordi hun er syk, jobbet hardt i hele 2020 med å utarbeide og levere et program som skal gi deltakere verktøy til å lykkes. I tillegg så har vi hatt med oss 5 fantastisk dyktige forretningsutviklere som har fulgt deltakerne over flere måneder. I tillegg til å være faglig kompetente, har de alle en sterk motivasjon til å jobbe med flerkulturelle gründere. Og de deler også det sosiale perspektivet om at det vi gjør i Charge, det bidrar til økt mangfold og en større vekst. Så en stor takk rettes til Maren Willits, Sangeeta Singh, Olivier Mukuta, Pura Ruhi og Victor Vega.
Skal vi gi en applaus?
Jeg må takke de som har muliggjort Charge finansielt, og det er Lundin Foundation og Regionalt innovasjonsprogram Oslo og Viken. I tillegg har Lundin Foundation også gitt en oppstartskapital til deltakere på 50 000 om de har fylt noen visse vilkår. Så en stor takk til Jenny Karenko, som representerer stiftelsens arbeid i Skandinavia. Takk for alle dine innspill som har bidratt til at vi har gjort og klart å levere et stadig forbedret program. Vi har også hatt med oss et velvillig næringsliv som har muliggjort Charge. Så tusen takk til Reodor, NHC, Co&Co, Regnskapsavdeling 1, advokatfirma Frøysa Bjørkår, Dråpen i havet, Ergo Ego, Fladmark Consulting, Dr. Rotem Schneor fra Universitetet i Agder, Bidra, Folkinvest, Viklund Hansen, Anne Vorse, Spaces for kontorplass, Cloudberry Multimedia for filming av alle deltakerne. Og en særlig stor takk rettes også til Try Reklame ved Mona Løkke Ims og Arne Eggen, som har bidratt inn med et betydelig andel med pro bono-timer til både deltakere og til Charge. I løpet av de siste månedene har jeg sett en stor utvikling hos mange av deltakerne, og det har vært en ære å få bli kjent med dere, og få ta del i den suksessen som noen av dere opplever i dag, og som kanskje andre vil oppleve i fremtiden. Så hjertelig tusen takk for meg, og lykke til med pitchene.
Tusen takk, Veronica. Da går vi rett på første pitch, og da ønsker jeg velkommen til Muso Funds. Og, og vi starter da hver bolk, eller hver pitch med en film.
We know that investing in women-led company has the potential to bring higher financial return, but most importantly, better team engagement. However, many women-led startups continue to struggle to find investment. This is not due to lack of talent or idea. At Muso Fund, we aim to change this pattern by connecting talented women-led startups from all backgrounds across the Nordics to top-notch investors. Our platform Muso Fund is more than a solution. We are a bridge between women-led startup and the world of investors. With an excellent team of experts, we ensure that women-led startups easily access adequate funding in order to scale up their businesses. So, are you an investor or woman founder looking to be connected? Join at Musa Fund today to make this happen. We know that investing in women-led company has the potential to bring Hello? Sorry. Our holistic solution focuses on increasing the average volume of fundraised by women-led startups. Number one, by enhancing the fundraising strategy through our pre-fundraising consultancy services. And number two, giving them opportunity to access capital through our P2P lending crowdfunding platform, which operates as a lending club for many women-led startups across the region. And at the same time, as a research, data, and knowledge hub. To enhance our platform, we recently started developing AI model that will enable us to collect data in the future so that we'll be able to calculate credit score, determine lending rate, and at the same time easily detect fraud to protect our investors. So how does this work? It works like any other P2P lending crowdfunding platforms. And for those startups that are already met our requirement, they just need to go to our website, create a profile, upload a project, and access the capital. And for now, this is how our platform is set up. And you're probably asking yourself, how have we validated our approach? With more than 10 women-led startups requesting our service, we know that our approach is not only appealing to women founders across the Nordic region, but also international. And with, as of 2020, our current addressable market stands at 336 million euro. And with our current business model, which is a commission-based business model of 10% of all the consultancy services and 5% from all the fundraised through our platform, we're estimating a 2.4 million total revenue by 2020. But remember, this is just an estimation due to coronavirus. So you probably think, what makes our platform different from all the other platforms that already exist in the region? The first thing is that we provide a more comprehensive support, not only the digital platform, but at the same time the pre-fundraising consultancy services, which enable these women-led startups, once they reach the fundraising stage, to adequately raise enough funds so that they'll be able to scale up their businesses. Number two, unlike the funding partner, for example, we focus only on women-led startups. And recently, we actually started helping them with the brand and engagement support as well. So what makes this an amazing and attractive project, I'm telling you, is my amazing team, which consists of people that have extensive knowledge in not only business consultancy, financial services, and at the same time digital credit and portfolio management. And with the support of an amazing advisory board, we managed to do a lot of things within a very short time. For example, we already designed and tested some of our quantitative method. Number two, we already onboarded 5 women-led startups in our company. And we also recently secured 2 amazing partnerships with Win and Herspace. For the future, we're requesting 500 Euro K in order for us to further develop our platform and also to acquire credit broking license. So, do you want to join us today to make this happen? Thank you so much. That's me.
Thank you so much to Musa Funds. Now it's Halimo and Co. One moment.
Hi. Hallo?
Vi skal spille film.
Kanskje?
Vi venter på vi skal få den.
Veldig stille her.
Regner alltid med teknikkfeil.
Mens de driver og jobber, så det sikkert noen som sitter ved siden av hverandre som ikke kjenner hverandre. I'm sure you're sitting next to someone you probably don't know very well. So what about just having a short chat, talk to each other, so we can lower down the stress level with this. Talk to each other for a couple of minutes and see if we
Sorry, by the way, I think we forgot to reply with the...
Mindre stress.
Our problem is we actually tried to load more. Yeah, it's like we only tried like 7, 5, 7, 9.
Den fila massiv. Den tok 2 timer å laste ned i går.
Ja, men det skjer.
Ja. Jeg tenker det tekniske alltid jo et eller annet som skjer.
Det bra hvis vi ikke tidsnok da, og ingen overskridelser for meg.
Testet det 100 ganger.
Just some photos. I think it will be nice.
Jeg satt og tenkte, wow, dette bra.
Jeg vet det. Alt i én fil.
Ingen backup? Unnskyld. Bare.
Ok.
Yes. But if you want, I can film you.
Hei, Liv.
Den switcheren.
Ja, klar. Ja.
Ok.
Nå det min tur. Minoritetskvinner en sårbar målgruppe som ikke blir prioritert i arbeidslivet. Med nesten tomt CV så har de ingen sjanse i arbeidsmarkedet. Samtidig så sitter de med masse ressurser som ikke blir brukt. Gjennom design- og sykurs vil Halimo Co. gi disse kvinnene verktøy som vil hjelpe dem å skaffe egen inntekt. Vi skaper en arena hvor minoritetskvinner får mulighet til å utvikle og oppgradere sine ressurser og kompetanser. Den vil kunne gi dem mulighet til å skaffe mer arbeid og inntjeningsmuligheter. Jeg har jobbet med foreldreveiledning i over 10 år, og jeg har hatt en drøm lenge å løfte den målgruppe. Med det så ønsker vi å hjelpe hver eneste kvinne til å ha eierskap i sin egen integreringsprosess og eget liv. Det arbeidet vi skal gjøre jo empowerment i praksis. Hei, jeg heter Halimo, vi fra Halimo Co. Vi hjelper minoritetskvinner med lav eller ingen utdanning ut i jobb gjennom å modernisere de ressursene og kompetanse de har til å tilpasse dagens marked. Det offentlige har utfordringer i å tilsette den målgruppe, samtidig så sitter kvinner med masse ressurser og kompetanse som ikke blir brukt. Arbeidsledigheten i 2020 andre kvartal ser sånn ut. Og media sier også det utfordringer med samme målgruppe og jobb. Kvinnene skal lære hvordan man lager monstre, klipper stoff og sy ferdige produkter. Disse produktene skal, når kvinner ferdig med opplæringen, så skal de få tilbud å være en del av teamet som skal produsere moderniserte plagg, som skal selge både lokalt og internasjonalt, for vi ser det et stor etterspørsel. Samtidig så skal vi koble kvinner til andre aktører som ønsker lokal produksjon, for vi ser at det begynner å ta av. Yes. Hva det første som skal modernisere? Her som i tradisjon klar, sånn har de sett ut i flere 100 år. Sånn kom de til å se ut, for vi opplever at den yngre generasjonen, de opptatt av å beholde sin egen kultur, samtidig så ønsker de å se vestlig ut. Vi vil løfte minoritetskvinner ut av fattigdom, inkludere dem i samfunnet, og jobbe for bedre helse, og det en del av FNs bærekraftsmål. Jeg har jobbet med foreldreveiledning i over 10 år. De erfaringene jeg har fått med meg jo, hvis man skal jobbe med en slik sårbar målgruppe, så kan man ikke sitte og tenke bare jobb. Man må tenke helhet. Derfor har vi utviklet den modellen her, hvor verktøy fra modellen vil hjelpe oss i å kartlegge hvilke behov og utfordringer kvinner har. Hva de har fått hjelp til? Hva det som gjenstår igjen, slik at vi kan lose dem inn i systemet. Modellen vil også bevisstgjøre og ansvarliggjøre hver eneste person til å ha eierskap i sin egen integreringsprosess og eget liv. Vi har lokal og utstyr på plass. Vi har 60 påmeldte deltakere. Vi har hatt samtaler med Nav, men det har stått stille på grunn av korona. Vi skal ta tråden derfra. Men vi har en gruppe som er oppegående som vi tester. I 2021 ser vi for oss å ha 2 grupper med 20 deltakere med tanke på smittevernregler. Vi har fått støtte fra IMDi, Charge og Slåssord-satsingen. Her teamet, jeg skal ansvare for design og sykurs, Mohammed økonomi og salg, men kvinnene skal også være en del av teamet når de er på plass. For å kunne klare å nå de målene vi har satt for oss 2021, så har vi vi trenger Nav skal være på banen i forhold til å få den målgruppen ut i jobb. IMDi og alle andre aktører som jobber i integreringsfeltet, hvor målgruppe er minoriteten som opplever måten å leve på og sine egne verdier langt fra det norske samfunnet. For det hjelper så lite å sitte i en klasserom og ha en lærer som forteller deg hvordan det å leve i Norge, hvilken verdi det du skal leve opp til, uten egen refleksjon. Det når man begynner å reflektere over hvorfor gjør jeg som jeg gjør? Hva er konsekvensen av det jeg gjør for meg, mine og samfunnet generelt? Hva skal jeg gjøre annerledes? Det er da endring begynner å skje. Og det er det som er kjernen i vår integreringsmodell. We will rewrite the rules of integration med vår modell. Vi skal sette disse kvinnene på verdenskartet. Her en somalisk modell, fått i flyktningleirer, men har utstått internasjonalt som det første modell med hijab. Og hun er fra Somalia. Og sier bare den. Sitter du der ute og tenker, yes, dette er en gjeng jeg skulle ønske å samarbeide med, eller støtte dem, hjertelig velkommen. Her er kontaktinformasjonen vår. Takk for oss.
Og nå kommer Humans for Humans.
When you look at us, and I mean really look, can you see who has suffered sexual and physical abuse? Can you tell who was kept in a basement for 5 years? Can you see which one of us lived as a slave?
You cannot see the problem, but it's still there. 1 in every 200 people around the world is a slave as you're watching this video. The living conditions and the trafficking result in several physical and psychological issues that make life, even after trafficking, extremely difficult. At Humans for Humans, we have dedicated professionals providing mental health support for human trafficking survivors and for the professionals working in the field. We are already doing a lot, but we need your help to be able to reach more people and to save more lives. Ending slavery is everyone's responsibility.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Sara Prstene. I'm the founder of Humans for Humans. They told me to be charming on my presentation, so I'll try to be as charming as possible, telling you that there are 40 million slaves in our world today. This includes women, men, and children of all ages, of all types. And slavery is happening everywhere right now, including here in our little Norway, where human trafficking is considered risk-free because the traffickers are very seldomly caught. So they think it's very easy to come here, sell their victims, and get away with it. And this should scare the hell out of each and every one of us, but for some reason, it doesn't. Why am I talking about this if there are many organizations fighting human trafficking every day? Because none of them has mental health services as their core offering. And my background is in psychology, so I always studied in the perspective of what I could do with my education, and I just kept reading that appropriate interventions, especially in mental health, are urgently needed. The Council of Europe, on the latest recommendations to Norway regarding human trafficking, also focus on the improvement of psychological services post-trafficking. So that's how we came up with Humans for Humans. Our core offer is the treatment, so we provide free mental health support for human trafficking survivors and for the professionals working in the field. But this is not enough, so we also work on prevention, and we do educational programs for you, for everyone here. We go to schools, to hospitals, to hotels, and we teach you how to join this mission of abolishing slavery everywhere, forever. We also do campaigns and events, and we work a lot on progress as well. So right now we are investing on training for mental health professionals specializing in human trafficking. We do a lot of research both on our interventions and global interventions, and we are currently developing a mobile app and a digital platform to better deliver our services. Does this sound like too much information? Let me show you how it works in practice. So we allow organizations and individuals to ask for help. So imagine Red Cross calls us and say, I have 10 survivors that need counseling. And then we have authorized clinical psychologists who want to volunteer with us. We match them together, and that's where the healing starts. Due to the COVID, we did this online, and we are using Confrere as a platform which is very safe for one-on-one counseling sessions, but we realized that there's no platform or software that allows us to do our range of services in a safe place. When working with this population, we are very concerned about the safety of their information. And so that's why we decided to create our own platform. And we already have an MVP designed by students of the School of Applied Technology who used Humans for Humans as an inspiration for their final project. We were very surprised, and this is super cool. Humans for Humans was born in January this year. And in the beginning, we proposed ourselves to achieve some goals. And guess what? We have achieved them all and even more. We have included the voice of survivors on the design of specialized services for them. We have an ongoing series of online webinars, and we counted with over 10 international experts that just joined us to teach on a relevant topic. Feel free to join us. The next one is tomorrow. And then, of course, we created several partnerships and collaborations with organizations working with both human trafficking, technology, mental health, and other things that are relevant for our work. All of this due to our super team, a group of people from different countries, different backgrounds, with different interests that work really hard to accomplish our mission. It's also due to our super advisors, also a diverse group that has been helping us from the beginning, or a bit later on. And then we get to the question, how do you make money? And we ask back, how can you get involved?
So right now, we are looking for a CTO for our digital platform. We are looking for companies who want to join our donation-based program. So basically, you help us help more people, and we go to your company and teach you how to prevent this crime, how to protect yourself and your loved ones. And of course, we are always looking for funding opportunities, but remember, you can always donate. And we are looking for partners, so if you want to join us, just talk to us in the end. Thank you very much. If you trust us today, believe we will make a better world tomorrow. We are not B2B or B2C, we are H to H.
So ByteNet, can you please come on stage?
The 50-meter test is a success.
50% of the world population is still not connected today.
We're making a product that enables people to communicate in circumstances where there's no infrastructure or bad infrastructure.
Joseph will go further away where the coverage is very poor. And that's the way we're going to test the application.
Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you clearly.
That's good. This is 50 meters.
Can you go a bit further?
We'll try at 125 meters.
Okay, perfect.
I'm surprised the signal reaches this far.
But then that means that these phones are good.
If you imagine in this moment that someone else was 125 meters in that direction, they would be able to connect to me and benefit from the fact that I'm connected to my business partner, like a network of people spanning over many kilometers. We hope that this will enable people to communicate to benefit them, because people need to be connected.
All right. So we are ByteNet, and I'd just like to introduce the problem that we're trying to overcome today. There's a digital divide in the world, and it affects disproportionately those people who most need the resources that the internet can offer. The concentration is, of course, quite matched with development countries. And we are covering many markets with an enormous growth potential. This is the traditional telecom system with a 4G or 3G telecom network. You have a centralized tower of infrastructure, you have phones, and unfortunately not all the phones can be connected. What we're doing with this is making this. You still have the centralized infrastructure, but we also have a network of peer-to-peer phones connecting to each other, so that everyone can be connected. And if for some reason the centralized infrastructure isn't available or falls out, then still everyone has a telecommunications network that gives them access to their daily needs. We have a specialized incentive system that allows people at a low cost to provide a value for being connected, and each individual along the network can be rewarded a small amount for providing that connectivity. This is the situation in apartment blocks and densely populated buildings right now. The signal is poor because all of the Wi-Fi devices are fighting against each other. This is what we do with that. Fewer devices can provide a larger coverage and a greater bandwidth with less signal noise. And this is what we want to do in the end. A vast network of mobile devices and stationary devices connected via Wi-Fi, offering unprecedented coverage of accessible wireless connectivity. And it can scale up. This is what we need in order to make this real as soon as possible. And this is our team. Wonderful individuals who are making this possible by the day. Thank you.
markedsplass for tjenestetilbydere innen skjønnhet, velvære og fitness som møter deg der du er.
Jeg driver med personlig trening, uansett hvor du er. Enten det er hjemme, i marka eller ute i parken. Det viktigste er å kunne åpne sine mål, uansett hvilke forutsetninger du har. Det er det som er viktig med trening.
Er den på? Hallo, hører du meg? Ja. Hei, jeg heter Sundus, og vi i SASU lager Norges største livsstilstjenesteplattform. Konseptet SASU er inspirert av 3 venninner av meg som skulle gifte seg, og som var på søken etter skjønnhetsstylister, og en venninne som var på søken etter en personlig trener. Disse venninnene brukte flere kanaler for å finne dyktige tjenesteutførere som kunne møte dem der de bodde. Å bruke flere kanaler for tjenestesøk, slik disse eksemplene viser, at man legger ut forespørsler på Facebook, det er tidkrevende og ineffektivt. Og det er det vi løser med SASU. SASU er en plattform for formidling og levering av livsstilsrelaterte tjenester innen skjønnhet, helse og velvære og fitness. Plattformen kobler profesjonelle tjenesteytere med kunder som ønsker å få utført tjenestene der de er hjemme, på jobben, på et hotell, hvor som helst. Tilsvarende løsninger har vært vellykket i USA og i noen asiatiske land, og ifølge våre undersøkelser så er det et marked for det i Norge. Vi har utført åpne forbrukerundersøkelser digitalt og på gata. Dette er resultatene fra vår digitale undersøkelse, hvor vi blant annet spurte hvilken tjeneste kan du tenke deg å få utført der du er eller hjemme. Foreløpig så er det 119 personer som har deltatt. Av disse 119 så ønsker 47% av dem de tjenestene som vi fokuserer på. Bransjene? Nei. Det som gjør vår løsning annerledes enn eksisterende løsninger er først og fremst, per dags dato så finnes det ingen plattform for livsstilsrelaterte tjenester som leverer der kunden er. For det andre, våre leverandører har ikke, hører dere meg? Ja, våre leverandører har ikke et eget sted, de er mobile og har dermed fleksible åpningstider. Det å møte kunden der kunden er, skaper høyere verdi for kunden. Det å levere, det å ikke ha et eget sted, gir lavere kostnader til leverandøren. Bransjene som vi fokuserer på er i kraftig vekst, som dere ser her. I 2019 var omsetningen på rundt 12 milliarder kroner. Så når vi lykkes med vårt konsept, så er det ingen tvil om at det er plass til oss. Det vi har fått på plass hittil er at vi har utført kundeundersøkelser, både på tilbudssiden og på etterspørselssiden. Vi har leverandører på plass som ønsker å formidle sine tjenester via plattformen vår. I koronatiden laget vi en minimumsversjon, som dere ser her, for PT-er. Disse PT-ene er faktisk blant 20 PT-er som registrerte seg innen 2 timer. Så ja. Vi har fått oppstartskapital fra Charge for å videreutvikle denne løsningen. Og vi har også søkt om tilskudd for å videreutvikle den. Så hvis Innovasjon Norge er her, hint, hint. Det vi også har fått på plass er et fantastisk rådgiverteam med bred kompetanse innen entreprenørskap og plattformteknologi. Teamet består foreløpig av meg, Karishma og Badass Marin, som er vår forretningsutvikler fra Charge. Jeg har bakgrunn som lektor, som prosjektmedarbeider og som forskningsassistent. Karishma har grad i internasjonal markedsføring fra BI og har erfaring fra flere oppstartsbedrifter i Oslo, i London og i Bangalore. Vi alle brenner for løsninger som skaper verdi for brukerne, og vi skal sammen sørge for at SASU blir stort i Norge. Det dere kan hjelpe oss med er deres gode kontakter, særlig engelinvestorer. Så hvis dere kjenner noen, bare send dem vår vei. Så SASU det er et skalerbart konsept som vi har store ambisjoner for. Og for at vi skal kunne oppnå av disse ambisjonene, så må vi søke investering i nær fremtid. Vi kom nylig inn på Innovasjon Norges program Fundraising for Startups og Women Investment Network av Angel Challenge, som skal hjelpe oss med dette. Så hjelp oss med litt smart kapital, og de av dere som ønsker å ta del i dette, kom til oss etterpå, så kan vi ta en prat. Det var oss fra SASU. Takk for meg.
Da ønsker vi mobilambulanse på scenen.
Mobilambulanse?
Ja, hallo. Jeg har litt problemer med en knust skjerm på telefonen min.
Når passer det at vi kommer?
Klokken 1.
Klokken 1, ja.
Kjempebra. Tusen takk skal du ha. Ha det godt.
Ha det godt. Mobilambulanse ny service i Oslo. Vi kommer til deg hvor enn du er i Oslo til å fikse din mobiltelefon med en gang. Hei. Ja, se mobilambulanse.
Kjempebra. Super.
Ja,
Tusen hjertelig takk. Veldig fornøyd. Tusen takk skal du ha.
Ja, hyggelig. Ha det.
Yes.
Hi everyone, I am Saddam, the founder of Mobile Ambulance. I think the video explained this, so I will jump to the problem. To fix your damaged phone, you have first to leave your place, your home, your office, and go to do this process below. And that will take at least 1 hour from your time. Our solution is the easy busy solution. We come to your doorstep. We pick up your phone, we fix it in our car, we deliver it again to your doorstep. There is no waiting time. You can continue working or enjoying your time. Our customers and the others customers. Our advantages: long working experience to solve any technical issue. 15 years is enough. We are the first who provide this service in Oslo and in Norway. We have less overhead charges. We don't have to pay for shop place or electricity or net bills or for employees. Our team members, all for one and one for all. Why? Because the customer service is Saddam, the technician is Saddam, the support is Saddam, and soon the driver is Saddam. Our future team members. I will be just in Oslo. And Oslo need more than one car. After that, Trondheim, Bergen, Kristiansand, Tromsø, all the cities. This is our website. We have upgraded with the charge people. The last 3 months, we invest 3,000 in Google Ads, and we get 130,000 kron in sale. We get 3,300 visitors and 20 of 25-star reviews and good comments from our customers. Our marketing channels. The well-known repair shop in Oslo repair every day 6 phones. And on Google Maps, you can find 67 for repair shops just in Oslo. It's a huge industry. This is real example from my accounting system. How much the net earning each order. Each order we earn 737 kron. Our targeted goal, as the others, we need 6 orders a day. If we fix 1 a day, we get 17,000. If we fix 3, 53,000. If we fix 6, we get more than 100,000 kron net earning monthly. I will share it with my team members. we offer a special deals for companies to save your money and your time. What we need now, where is the bank people? We need a green car loan. As a new company, we don't have a good credit check, but we can offer the own capital. And we need from the other companies B2B customers to reach our targeted goal. I would like to thank Veronica and Victor for supporting me along this program. If you have any question or you have a lot of money, just contact us. Thank you.
Nå ønsker vi Skillhus på scenen.
My husband and I, we moved back from Australia to Norway 3 years ago, and that's when I realized that, you know, he's one of the many thousands of people that are struggling to find a job here in Norway. And this is the reason that I started Skillhus. So our target audience is skilled refugees and migrants. They are like any other people that bring in a very diverse mindset, and Vidi is such a great example.
My interaction with Skillhus was more as a person and not just as a candidate. When we got matched with Farmable, that was like, yes, that's what I want to do.
Diversity has to be at the top of your recruitment priorities. You need to understand the mindset of your customers.
These people that have a skill set and a talent, but they're struggling to find a job because of the name, unconscious bias, the nationality, the picture, the date of birth. We want to completely change that structure. Okay, can you hear me? Yes. Oh man, I hate microphones. Anyway, I want to start by sharing a story. 10 years ago, I moved to Australia and I met my Australian husband. 3 years ago, we moved back to Norway. And I remember how difficult it was for both him and I, because for a person that is not from Norway, it can be quite challenging to find yourself a job. Unfortunately for me, after a couple of weeks, I got myself a job while Tavis, my husband, he was struggling for quite some time. 6 months it took him, 150 applicants with no replies. You can imagine the roller coaster that you go through, both mentally and physically, both myself and him. Fortunately for him, he got picked up by a startup, and man, he's thriving in Oslo today. Hi, my name is Yoti.
My name is Hanne.
And we have started Skillhus. Skillhus aims to bridge the gap between skilled migrants and refugees and Norwegian companies. In addition, we also provide workshops for companies, but also our candidates. We focus on diversity workshops.
So statistics show that 84% of the Norwegian population identifies that discrimination happens towards immigrants in the hiring process. Studies also show that if you have a foreign name, you're 25% less likely to get called in for an interview. And as much as 60% of international talent are more likely to quit their job if the diversity in the workplace is not taken into account. We are not alone in thinking that this topic is an important topic in society today. These are headlines from the Norwegian media only from this summer. There are approximately 800,000 immigrants in Norway today. 14% are unemployed, whereas the same number for the rest of the Norwegian population is only 5%. That means that there's a huge potential for Norwegian employers to tap into this international skilled talents already in Norway.
So how can Skillhus be a part of the solution? So on the customer side, we focus on getting them into the Norwegian job market by providing them tailored workshops focusing on the organizational culture. In addition, we provide blind hiring, which basically means that we remove the name of the candidate. And we do that because we do know there are biases out there. I know that for myself. And from the customer side, we focus on the companies. which is about cross-culture training, unconscious bias, and other workshops in addition, where we go into actually the companies and provide them with information on this.
So how can we make Skillus a sustainable business? For the recruitment services, we take a 20% finder's fee based on the candidate's annual salary. For the tailored programs, we base the price depending on the different activities that the customer wants.
So today we actually have 500 plus candidates in our database. We have 7 hires so far, full-time hires, and we also have 15 potential customers that want to try out our workshops. And these are some of the companies that we worked with so far.
So as Norway moves to a less oil-dependent economy, innovation is a key success factor. And at the core of innovation is diversity in thought, talent, and experience. So what do we need? We need 10 more paying customers. We need to increase our candidate database by 500 candidates, and we want to land 2 more partnerships.
So we have 2 awesome people in the company today, myself and Hanne, my partner. We know the core of this problem because we have skilled international partners ourselves. We know the hardship. I lived overseas myself, and I know the struggles you can come through when you're looking for a job. So we want to be a part of the solution, and that's us.
Thank you.
Bosnia-Herzegovina, a hidden gem in the heart of the Balkans, just a flight away. Leap in. Climb the Olympic Mountains. Have your hiking boots feel the touch of warm, lush soil. Stand in awe while wild horses cross your path. Blue skies above you, endless slopes beneath you, sparkling springs will remind you how majestic, intact nature here is. Up for an adventure? Trekking? Biking? Climbing, swimming, diving, jumping, or descending by the ropes? Perfectly woven fusion of Eastern and Western history will trap your heart forever. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Experience with the heart. We are Heartland. We will take you there. Ladies and gentlemen, dear visitors, thank you. Can you hear me? Yes, awesome. My name is Anna Selimovic, and I'm one of the co-founders of Heartland, which is an online tour operator who aspires to provide tours in Bosnia and Herzegovina, soft adventure tours for the tourists from the Nordic region, primarily Norway. Sounds awesome, but what the problem is that there's not enough tourists in Bosnia and Herzegovina from the region, even though there's an overlap between what Bosnia offers and what Norwegian travelers needs. Last year only, we had 1.2 million visitors from the Nordics in the countries of the region of the Western Balkans, but only 2.44% came to visit Bosnia, even though its lush rivers and exciting canyons and Olympic mountains are just a 3-hour ride away from the coastal region of Croatia and Montenegro, who received a lot of these visitors. But why adventure tourism? Why not mass tourism? Because it's the fastest growing segment of the tourism market. Solely in Norway, last year we had 43,000 people who were interested in taking a hiking tour outside of their country. Therefore, because of their active lifestyle and because of their developed travel culture, we picked Norway as our target market. When it comes to the solution that we're offering, we're going to offer creating an online soft adventure tour operator who's going to do the promotion of that new unexplored destination, and in cooperation with our partner in the destination country, we're going to offer the full experience. Besides price, besides new unexplored destination, our advantages are that we have great local connections, we have flexibility when it comes to group size, and when it comes to adding activities in our product. And what is our product? So we are going to offer package adventure tours who are going to be all-inclusive, week-long tours, including a mix of different activities or a single activity, such as rafting, hiking, mountain biking, canyoning, canoeing, and so on. But that's not all of it. In the meantime, taking a break from all the adrenaline-inducing activities, our travelers are going to have a chance to explore the rich diversity of Bosnia and Herzegovina when it comes to cultural, religious, and gastronomic heritage. When it comes to making travel decisions, our customers, our target market, makes a lot of decisions online. They are heavily influenced by social media, and our main important part of our marketing campaign is to provide rich content, such as this video, for example. We also plan to cooperate with influencers, with travel bloggers in many different ways. Depending on COVID-19 circumstances, we plan to start next year, and attracting 56 customers, will generate a revenue of 814,000 kroner and making an earning of 142,000 kroner in the first year. All that wouldn't be possible with our team, soft adventure travel enthusiasts ourselves, and one of the best and one of the most imaginative and talented tour guide in Bosnia and Herzegovina. And on our path, we put a lot of effort We put a lot of energy into this. We're very proud to see it happening, and I want to thank all our partners and everyone who offered us support and advice on our path. Thank you, and see you in Bosnia.
Percent of people having currently anxiety and reported all over Scandinavia, and there is like a overall increase of number of lung diseases. And the fact we're connecting it with COVID is that the situation is like very intense, like we have to do something about it right now. CBD has been accepted in a lot of countries as a medical component. People are using it for like chronic pains, anxiety or depression. We have 2 products that we're going to produce first. We're tackling different areas. We're expecting Scandinavia to give us the chance to commercialize our product. Putting it here is more of like change of the perception. Oh, this is a drug to this is a medicine. So help us bring awareness and change the regulations around CBD so we can help people have a healthier life.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nargis. This is Caroline. We're founders of EVA, and our aim is to produce CBD-infused product from Scandinavia. Today we're going to talk about our problem, the solution, and the roadmap to get there, also the team behind this project, and what do we require to faster the process. The problem we have seen here is the less accessibility of CBD here in Scandinavia, especially in Norway, with the strict regulations around CBD we have, even though this is a medical component with a lot of health benefits, including lung diseases and anxiety. If you have a look at the numbers, currently today over 100 million of people are suffering from lung diseases, with a rapid increase of the numbers every day. Also, we have over 300 million of people suffering from anxiety, with a very recent increase of 18%. And since COVID, which is again a lung disease, there is almost half of the population experiencing anxiety, including myself and a lot of people in this room. To address this, we have had a look at the growing market of CBD, both worldwide and in Europe. If we have a look only in cannabis beverage, there is expected to reach 600 million worldwide by 2022. But our main focus is in Scandinavia for now. What we propose as a solution is CBD-infused tea in 2 different flavors, lemon and ginger, both with saffron and both with CBD. And THC-free, which means it doesn't give you high. Our product composition is simple, that each half-a-liter bottle will contain a fair ratio of CBD, saffron, flavors, water, and also other medical components.
And so now how we're going to get there? Well, we're currently securing our first 5 million kroner investment. So then by the end of this year, we're going to start the testing phase, so finding the perfect product mix for our tea. And then start the field test beginning of next year in Norway. Then we will need more investment so we can set up our production line in Denmark. And our first goal is 50,000 bottles, and we hope to launch by the end of next year. And then obviously expand more product lines in the years to come. So we have 2 main customer journeys depending on the regulations of each country. So first, in Sweden and Denmark, we'll be able to sell our CBD-infused tea online. And then in Norway, it's going to take a bit more time because patients will have to get tea through their doctor with the prescriptions, along with the regulations right now. So this is our team behind the project. So Nargis and I, we also have Louis, our CTO, and 2 consultants, Ketil and Christian. We are also lucky to have a really diverse panel of advisors, both scientific and business people, and the support of Normal Norge and Charge Incubator. And we also have the support of Verax and Vitron, who are 2 CBD specialist companies. And so this is what we need right now. We need even more support, especially here in Scandinavia, and also change our behavior.
from you, from the medical agencies, from the policymakers, from the food administrations, so you can help us be successful in our project and make CBD more accessible here in Scandinavia. So we are Eva. Thank you so much for listening to us today, and we'll be happy to answer any question you may have.
Just look at my hand.
Hi, welcome to Ålesund on the beautiful west coast of Norway. My name is Mitchell and I'm the founder of Norges Foods. Norges Foods exports premium Norwegian seafood into Asia. So let me tell you a little bit more about my company. Norges Foods was founded in 2018 when I noticed a clear gap in quality Norwegian seafood in Asia. It was then decided that we would only import the best that Norway had to offer at reasonable prices directly to Asia. What makes our business unique is that we offer full traceability and transparency of product origin, and that we are the only interface between the producer and the end customer. Norges Foods' goal is to be the leading trusted brand in the premium seafood market. To date, we have hundreds of loyal customers, and we also supply to some of the best restaurants in Kuala Lumpur. We are excited for the future, and we look forward to expand our current product offering to the rest of Southeast Asia. Okay. Oops. Wrong way. Okay. Hi. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mitchell from Norges Foods. So Norges Foods business is very simple. We supply premium, sustainable, traceable seafood from Norway directly to Asia. And what problem do we solve? The first problem is we help small and medium-sized Norwegian food producers to reach new markets, so hence increase their sales and also their profitability. Second problem where we solve is we supply high-quality foods, which is in huge demand now in Asia, at reasonable prices. So this is some of the product offering that we currently bring into Asia today, from seafood like cod, trout, salmon, shellfish like prawns, and also specialty products like seaweed and also botaga and smoked salmon. So I explained in the video what makes us unique is that we are the only interface between the producer and end consumer. So that means we have complete oversight and control over the entire value chain as well as the cold chain. We sell only online via our website and also on social media. We do not have any physical stores, and we intend to keep it that way. So some numbers. To date, in the last 2.5 years, roughly, we have more than 3,000 orders from more than 700 unique customers. So you can see that's a very healthy repeat rate for the customers. And our revenue is split between 90-10 between retail and restaurants. More numbers. The blue chart shows the revenue by quarter. So the one in the dotted line in blue is Q3 revenue, which is almost going to be 500,000 kroner converted from Malaysian ringgit. Projected sales in 2020 will be 1.7 million kroner converted. We target a 50% gross profit margin for every product we sell, and in Q3 we will achieve a 15% net profit margin. On the right is the number of orders. As you can see, it's also going up quarter by quarter to almost 800 orders this quarter. Now I'd like to show you a map of Malaysia, and why? I want to show you the current serviceable market of where we sell our product today. You see that red dot? That's about 15 kilometers radius, and that's where we currently service about 1 million population in there. And the reason why I want to show this is to show the size of the market and the potential of this business. As we grow, Malaysia itself has major population centers along the west coast with a 30 million population. Our target market is 20% of the upper income group. And if we take a step back and we look at the entire Southeast Asia, then we start to look at the major population centers there as well. 650 million population. Once again, we target the top 20% of household incomes for this premium Norwegian seafood. So future plans, what do we want to do? In 2021, I will be seeking capital investment And this is primarily to expand our distribution hubs along the the west coast of Malaysia, in the second and the third biggest cities in Malaysia, which is Johor Bahru and Penang. We also want to ramp up our marketing and also our IT systems need an overhaul. I also want to increase our product offering to 20 unique products, currently standing at 7. In 2022, we then start to look at other Southeast Asian countries, and on my radar is Bangkok and Singapore, because those are the countries reachable by land from Malaysia. We will also be introducing white label products. We're in discussions now to have our own branding, Norgus Food branding, on certain seafood products that we can introduce to the market. And also to increase our B2B sales to 50%, currently at 10%. And looking forward, we want to develop an online marketplace for premium foods in Southeast Asia. And to think about that, you think about how Amazon did it in the beginning. They held their own inventory, but then now they have Amazon Marketplace, where they invite other producers to list on their website. So we intend to do that and to be a portal, to be a platform for premium foods, not just seafood, from all around the world. And finally, scale, scale, scale. Yeah. So thank you very much. That's the end of my presentation.
Do you hear me? No. No?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Okay. So I go straight to the presentation today. My name is Holger Hillebrand, and I present risk auction underwriting. I'm a civil engineer, but I've been working for 20 years in the insurance and reinsurance business to underwrite risks. What is an underwriter doing? We accept insurance risks. And as an engineer, I was accepting very large projects. And I was always thinking this could actually be done better, easier, in a more transparent and more efficient way. And by doing so, we could actually save money for our clients. So you can actually go to our website and you can find out, you can put in some parameters, and you can find out what a client can really save by insuring or reinsuring a risk or co-insuring a risk that would otherwise only be insured by one single insurance company. So what we have done is we have created a unique reverse share auction tool. And it's actually the only reverse share auction tool that exists in the market. I was a little bit surprised when I did the investigation why something like that wouldn't exist. It's not really rocket science, but it's probably close to rocket science. At the same time, we're actually standing on 2 feet. The other foot is we are building a network of consultants, clients, and the insurers and reinsurers. And by doing so, we save money for the clients. So about a year ago, we went out with a first prototype of the tool. We got feedback, very positive feedback, particularly from clients, which encouraged us to build a tool that is ready to use today. So this is the tool, this is the team, the second foot, and that is growing. We are currently talking to more people. We are actually right now focusing on engineering business because 6 of us have an engineering background, and that was actually mean that we are the biggest engineering team, at least in the Norwegian market. I think there's no insurer or broker that has a bigger team than us. So this is what the tool looks like. You can see the risks. You can choose the settings, several things. The result is then the insurer that wants to write a line will then get a signed line according to the price that he is offering. How big is the market? It's big. I mean, if you think of the insurance market, it's 15,000 billion Norwegian crowns worldwide for this kind of business. In Norway alone, we are talking about 40 billion Norwegian kronas. If I assume a fee for us of 3% of the premium, we are talking about 30 million Norwegian kronas only in Norway. So when we talk about the market, it is big. It's like going fishing and you know there's a lot of fish out there. So what you really just want to know is, are you using the right tool to get the fish? So if we think about profit and loss in future, when we start with the 30 million kronas, it's actually a bit like Amazon or Facebook. We cannot really lose money because we don't have so much costs. So that was actually put us in the position to invest further. And also by being into this charge program, we got new ideas. And one thing is that we could use our unique tool to help startups like yours to get investments, to present your startups on the internet and looking for investors. So we're actually working right now on a share auction tool for startups. So the right tool, is this the right tool? I was actually always thinking that's not the right tool. Our tool is this. We need a team. We cannot be us alone. What we need is partners. And that's what we're actually looking for. Partners can be brokers, can be clients, can be banks, can be consultants. And this is what we're actually looking for. So as you can see, risk auction underwriting, it's not only a tool or a company, it's a whole new concept. And if you ask my son, he's 5 years old, what is Papa doing when he's sitting there on the computer at night, then he would tell you, he's building an empire. Thank you for your attention.
You have the blue, the green, and the city of Oslo in between.
Osloway is an experiential travel company in Oslo. We are focusing on local experiences. We have a sightseeing on e-scooters. We have sustainable walking tour, boat experience. We also have a street food tour. We are focusing on hidden gems and the best local places to show people the true spirit of Oslo.
We are going now to Sandvika. You will have an underwater sculpture experience. And when people come to Oslo, we provide fun and most memorable experience. I personally like to show around and make people remember their stay in Oslo.
Is it on? Yes. Do you hear me? Oh yeah, okay. Okay, hi, we are Oslo Way, providing Oslo Way of Life tours and experiences. Let me start actually with showing you the new trends in tourism. It's Anna already Heartland, they mentioned it before. Mass tourism is less popular than ever before. And people want to see the real side of destination, and what they want is local and authentic experience. According to TripAdvisor data from 2019, there's also a popularity of private trips raised by 79%. So to sum up the key facts. This is what tourists want. And this is what Oslo offers. So maybe if you know if you ever visited the Welcome Center, Oslo Welcome Center, which is, by the way, the first place where most of the tourists come after or come to seek advice about what to do in Oslo, you are probably familiar with this map. And what this map tells you is visit typical Norwegian pastel de nata, or have a typical Norwegian drinks and food in the Scotsman, or this, this is a total joke. It's it's a London, Paris, New York country style fashion. So, is that what tourists want? No. And as you can see from the reviews from one of the most selling tour in Oslo, more than 50%
of the customers were actually unsatisfied. Oslo provides the solution by connecting visitors and tourists through customizable private experiences. We are currently working with 8 professionally trained guides, and we provide tours in 5 languages and through all the 4 seasons. Our goal is to become a leading one-stop shop for local tourism experiences, and to achieve that, we need to create a strong partnership network with partners with local businesses, and gain a lot of visibility. And to gain the visibility, we have to work on long-term brand building, exceptional customer reviews, and high value or great content. Sorry. This is the market. So you can see that in Oslo region, there are on average 2,500,000 overnight stays, and about 750,000 are made by Germany, US, and UK. These 3 countries are also our main target. This is our estimated financial projection, with the goal to reach about 1 million on revenue next year. Of course, we will see how that goes. This is our team. It's me, and then Pavel, my co-founder. And here you can see our existing partners and suppliers. And we are here looking for mentors, partners, and suppliers. So if you like our vision, please do contact us, and don't forget to follow us on social media. Thank you.
Untitled is an importer company that brings the best organic quinoa from Bolivia to Norway. It is based on fair trade that supports over 187 families of 18 communities in the highlands of Bolivia. Our quinoa is organic, certified by Devio, so we guarantee high quality standards in the market. Our quinoa is suitable for everyone that is looking for a healthy alternative to meat, or even there's just looking for something that is healthy and is different to processed food. We want to promote and communicate the benefits of quinoa to everyone. They can have it and know what the taste of Bolivia is. Hi, my name is Alejandro Aguilar. I'm coming from Bolivia, and I am the founder of Andes Handel, a startup with the goal of improve social and ecological issues through the implementation of sustainable agriculture. Farmers are considered one of the lowest socioeconomic groups in developing countries. In Latin America, we have been witnessing the disappearing of many native farming communities in the last years. Due to water and soil pollution, migration by economic issues, and global warming. As we have been losing these native farming communities, conventional farming have been taking more and more place during the last years, leaving their fertilizer in the environment and their pesticides running off into the water streams. There is many reports that shows that there is a highly correlation between products provenient from conventional farming and diseases like diabetes or even cancer. This makes to societies to rethink about the role of agriculture and what we are expecting from it. Do we really think that economy is helping to build better agriculture? Are we are the practices of the agriculture is sustainable nowadays. So for give a solution to these challenges in this 21st century, it is needed a combination of social, economic, and ecological innovation. That's why we are implementing a business model that supports and empower 18 communities of the highlands of Bolivia that produce quinoa. We are supporting them in the technical and economical problems that they are passing through, and we are helping them with all the processes that they need to have quinoa. Quinoa is a very good product. It is considered as a superfood. So we choose an Andes handler to launch this line of products in our first phase. We expect that in the next years we are going to, or in the middle term, we can produce products made of quinoa here in Norway, like nutritional bars or even cereal for breakfast made of quinoa. And as we have been seeing, the demand of quinoa in Norway have been rising year by year. So today we are launching a campaign in Vidra.no, where we are introducing our line of products of superfoods, called it Andean Ballet. And there you can find different lines of quinoa. So we have flakes, we have mel or flour, and also instant quinoa that could be used in smoothies or shakes or many other things. Our goal it is to achieve this 30,000 or even more, because with that we are going to bring our startup to a second phase, and we are going to be able to make our very first commercial order of these products for the start here in Norway. So I will gladly invite you that you go and visit our crowdfunding campaign at Vidra.no or visit andeanballet.no for more information. Thank you.
Hører du meg? Hører du meg? Nå er det slik at Kristiania fotballklubb måtte bare forlate pitchen i dag på grunn av en ulykke i familien. Så de får dessverre ikke pitcha, men jeg tenkte at vi kunne vise den videoen av den fotballklubben uansett. Og så kan jeg bare si noen få ord om Kristiania ballklubb. Dette her er en fotballklubb som holder til i Oslo øst, men som er byomfattende, og som er et slags sosialt entreprenørskap som ønsker å bidra til mer inkludering av barn og ungdom inn i idretten. Fordi det er veldig dyrt å drive med sport. Og så det Kristiania ballklubb ønsker å gjøre er å tilby tilgjengelig, rimelig fotballtrening for barn og ungdom, men på et veldig høyt nivå. Så her kommer videoen deres. Og så vil jeg bare si på vegne av Kristiania Ballklubb at de søker etter sponsorer som kan støtte barn til å drive, til at de kan få lov til å trene. Så hvis det er noen fra næringslivet her, så ta gjerne kontakt med de for å støtte de.
Da. Ok, alle sammen. Da er vi faktisk gjennom alle pitchene, alle 14 pitchene, eller ja, 13 ble det jo da. Og da tror vi tar en stor applaus for alle sammen. Det var utrolig veldig bra. Jeg kjenner i hvert fall at jeg er veldig stolt. Og da er det jo dessverre sånn at noen må da komme på scenen etter alle disse fantastiske pitchene, og det er da meg i denne situasjonen her. Og så er det sånn at vi er nå etter hvert nødt til å... Okay, I'm speaking Norwegian now. So we have to say goodbye also to some of these great people. Luckily, we are keeping them in our alumni forever. But we are having to let you go, and we have to let new people in. So that's the main point of these few words I will say now before we actually wrap up this program for today. It is about the Charge 2021 program. So we will continue in the same way as we already have a fantastic program. We will continue to make that fantastic program. So with a few slight changes with the boot camp, and we have the 3 modules, and we will end it up with a demo day, and we have all of the more elective pieces also there. So this is not all this information you will also be finding on our webpage if you are wanting to know more about us, and if you wanting to know if you are should apply. So the applications, people, is already open, okay? So you can go into our webpage and you will find the application form there. And it's also for all of you here, all here in this room, and also all people watching, please give the word around, pass the word around about Charge. Because Charge is nothing without you guys, okay? You are the ones that make this happen. So we need the same kind of people, brave people with a lot of energy and dedication to join our next program. Okay, so here you see the dates. All this will also be on the web page. Application is open. It closes on November 1st, and so please hurry up. So then I just want to thank you, everyone, for being here today, for attending our demo day. Thank you, and hope to see you guys out there now for a little celebration. And then, almost forgot, we have a little surprise. Right, honey?
Yes. I'm surprisingly here. I'm a little bit worried because I didn't prepare and there's a lot of clients here. I have very little, 2 short stories. The first one is when I joined Charge 3 years ago. I promised to be so authentic, so I'm not a businessman. I'm trying to do the best I can by being so genuine and to try to be so honest towards my client and to give feedback. So I decided to stop working with some clients because I believe that there's always something personal that relates us with the people that we work with. And also I decided to give a kind of appreciations to some other kind of clients that we love to work together, me and my colleague Powell here. So we created something called a certificate, or something called the Client of the Year. That was the first story, forget about it. The second story is last year when I met Veronica for the first time. I thought that she's a robot. I was like, oh my God, they just got us someone new. Now she's gonna pretend that she is the very strong CEO to take care of Charge. And I was so afraid. I don't know how to impress her because I felt more relaxed before she came. And then I started to see that anytime I have, because Charge is one of my clients. So every time I get a notification on my phone from Veronica at any time, I just jump and answer her. I want to show her that I'm also professional as she is, because she is so professional. And I felt that she's so picky. I was afraid of her. So then, with time, I discovered that she is one of the most structured people I've seen in my life. And she is one of the greatest client, really, because I believe that she has the ability to focus on all the details. And I was so happy to work with her because I learned a lot, and that gave me a lot of inspiration to be as structured as she is. And the amount of capacity to focus on all the details, because she really knows what she wants, and that was so relaxing. So I'm not afraid of her anymore. And then, because I was talking about the personal thing, one day we thought that I have corona, she called me in the weekend, and that was like really surprising, because I felt that, oh, this robot is calling me now, just to check. And then when I answered her, no, it wasn't a call, it was a message. And then I answered her like 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 directly, like I'm fine, blah, blah, blah. And she kept on asking the details. So it was really humble and genuine that you asked. So that's why we decided, Powell and I, that you deserve to have this award of from Cloudberry as Client of the Year 2020. Thank you. I hope this is botanic enough. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Can we have a picture?
Not so close.
Oh, sure. See?
But it's been great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Annie.
Thanks a lot.
It's been a really nice collaboration with all the with filming of all the startups.
Yeah, and I think Charge is really in a very good place because of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone, it's a wrap. So now we can just let our shoulders down and see you outside in the mezzanine. Thank you so much.